Hello, it's Ashley with Digital Profits, and in this tutorial we are talking about this question: how can I build a website on my own? Well, make sure you stay tuned and keep listening because I will tell you some steps on how to create a website from scratch. So pay attention to the best practices that I will give you. Keep watching. Before we start, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button so you get alerted about new videos. Please make sure you give the video a like, this motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you, so let's get into it. Let's start with step 1. Hone and align relevant skills. Prior to conceptualizing your new website, it is important to first audit your relevant prerequisite skills, namely those rooted in web development and coding. These skills can be instrumental in DIY site creation, as they can help you handle crucial technical phases, which may allow for a smoother development process and easier creative control. Helpful website development prerequisites may include coding in languages like JavaScript and HTML or CSS for various design and usability factors, troubleshooting and debugging to ensure your website is consistently efficient, up-to-date and free of crucial security flaws, and search engine optimization, known as SEO, to effectively optimize and market your site so it is discoverable and competitive within Google's search algorithm. Front and back end web development skills are also very helpful, as they allow you to understand and effectively manage both client-facing usability matters and underlying site architecture at a comprehensive technical level. Here is step 2. Establish a goal for your website. With key skills aligned, your next step is to establish a broad goal for your new website. I recommend you ask yourself, what is this site's intended long-term purpose? Is it to sell products, to express and expand your brand's identity? What type of user experience do you hope to provide? What user metrics will you be tracking through the website? Now, once you have answered all relevant questions, you should have an easier time blueprinting the site's interface, aesthetics, potential pages, and other aspects directly rooted in your goals. For instance, if you plan to use the site to build brand awareness and facilitate digital transactions, you might scheme a homepage offering easy access to both featured online products and company updates, as well as an identity-based information such as a comprehensive About Us section. Regardless of your vision, be sure to make your goals as clear and detailed as possible. Here are some examples of website goals to help you. Get serious about your bounce rate. As a refresher, your site's bounce rate is the percentage of visitors who land on a page on your website and leave without clicking anything or visiting another page. It differs from an exit rate because that metric measures how many people leave your site on a specific page, but it doesn't always mean it was the only page they visited. On average, a website's bounce rate is between 26 and 70%. If your bounce rate is between 26 and 40%, congratulations, your site has an optimal bounce rate. If your bounce rate is 56% or more, you're officially in the high bounce rate zone. Before you panic, remember that there are steps you can take to reduce your bounce rate. One of your 2023 website goals may be to identify what's to blame for your high bounce rate and take steps to rectify it. And don't worry if your bounce rate isn't 0%. It's quite unlikely your bounce rate will be under 20%. So if it is, you should make sure your data is accurate. Here is what you can do. Consider the amount of time people spend once they land on your website, where the traffic originates from, and even what devices they're using. In some cases, mobile sites are to blame for a high bounce rate if they're not user-friendly or responsive enough. Page layout also may be the culprit. In addition to user experience, you can consider the copy on the page itself. Your copy may be confusing or irrelevant when visitors land on your site. Consider all possibilities and tune it up accordingly. Increase your website traffic. Your website could be the most engaging digital space for your organization. but it doesn't matter if no one sees it. That's why one of our favourite website goals of 2023 is to work on increasing your site traffic to ensure the right eyes are on your site's content. Your team works diligently to create this content. It's important people see it. To get started, look at where your website traffically currently stands. Once you've gathered your insights, it's time to take action to increase your site traffic. As a reminder, your website traffic numbers inform you of your site's unique visitors. That's why it's one excellent way to gauge how likely your website will attract new customers and clients. Here is what you can do. There's a bucket list of ways to increase your site's traffic. I suggest something realistic, attainable, and on brand for your organisation. Some tried and true ways to improve your site traffic include content creation. Think starting a blog, investing in organic social media growth, building your email list, and bolstering your search engine optimization (SEO) efforts. Invest in search engine optimization (SEO). Speaking of SEO, we can't emphasize enough the significance of ensuring your website is optimized for search engines like Google. The reality is that nowadays when you post content online, you're writing for your audience and search engines. There are three main types of SEO: on-page, off-page, and technical. It's essential your website masters all three to bolster the likelihood your content will be picked up by SERPs and shown to users searching the keyword you're trying to rank for. Here is step 3. Choose a hosting provider. Choosing a hosting provider is a relatively easy but crucial part of website creation. Many leading hosting platforms such as Bluehost and HostGator have expedited this process, often providing complimentary domain registration, discounted website building tools, and other perks for first-time registrations. As in the previous step, this decision should be rooted in your needs and goals for the site, especially those related to site structure and usability. For example, if the site is intended to showcase image galleries and multimedia, you will likely want to pick a platform allowing space for larger files and adequate speed. Using such criteria, you'll be able to narrow your options down to a few promising providers and determine which will be the most cost-effective, reliable, and in tune with your company's aspirations. Here is step 4. Choose a domain name. Selecting a website domain name may be quick and simple in theory, but as GoDaddy notes, the choice is comparable to that of a company name. It can require quite a bit of thought and consideration, as your domain name will play a large part in your online identity. From an SEO perspective, an effective domain name can make your site more discoverable within keyword searches, and it can also make your site easier to promote via digital marketing campaigns. With all of this in mind, take time to brainstorm a few domain options, conducting keyword research and other market analysis to pinpoint a name that is short, impactful, and reflective of the service or product you are providing. Your domain should be memorable and catchy while reflecting your target audience or location. For instance, you may consider including your location directly in the domain name. Step 5. Choose a site template or layout. Your website's layout will be pivotal in facilitating your intended user experience, and it should be selected with meticulous planning and prior research. You might start by choosing a website builder with any array of applicable site templates, whittling your options down to those featuring styles and structures reflecting your vision. Such considerations may include whether you need e-commerce elements, appointment scheduling, or other functionality intrinsic to your business. Assuming that the theme is customizable to your liking, use it as a shell for bigger development ideas such as specific plugins and widgets, color schemes, and page order and hierarchy. Here is step 6. Build relevant pages. Most effective website features numerous pages or selections, typically a homepage and several supporting pages representing different aspects of the company. As your site's primary building blocks, these pages should be structured and ordered in a manner consistent with your intended user journey and they should be both accessible and easy to navigate. If you are using a website builder, it will likely feature the option to add, remove and customize pages within your broad site theme. Use this functionality to create pages that collectively embody your site's intended purpose and message. For example, consider NASA's official website, which consists of a multifaceted homepage and is supported by easily accessible, logically themed sections dedicated to current missions and initiatives, company history and various downloads and related social media outlets. Such a model benefits NASA's users by giving them all relevant information quickly and effectively, regardless of your company's identity or niche. It is crucial to follow a similar approach in designing your website. Just focus on a sensical division of pages and avoid inundating users with too much information in a single space. Thank you for watching, and be sure to let me know in the comments section below the video which step from this video you found the most helpful. So, the next thing to do if you want more help with internet marketing is make sure you go and click the link in the description box under the video now and go visit the Internet Business School website, the UK's leading internet marketing training company. They offer a range of comprehensive courses covering all aspects of digital marketing. They will give you all the training, skills and knowledge you need to create a profitable online business. They provide continuously updated content, which means you will get cutting-edge digital marketing skills that deliver results. If you are interested in that, which I hope you are, just click the link in the description box under the video and have a look at it. I hope you found this video useful. Please share it with your friends, like it and tell people about it. Finally, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and please give this video a like. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment under the video below and I will follow up with you. Thanks for watching.